Hello everyone, thank you for watching my videos and sharing your comments. And in this video we will discuss about PRP number 11, which is on cleaning and sanitation. I will explain how to implement on-site and on documents. There are multiple templates in this video that you can copy as it is and can use in your company. In the start I added some basic slides just to make a rhythm of our session, and we are discussing in this series about PRP that is part of FSSC 22000. This is the definition of PRP according to the standard and mentioned here for your use. Let's do not spend more time on other things and jump to the main topic, that is PRP number 11, cleaning and sanitation. PRP 11 consists of 4 subclauses and we will discuss them one by one. Clause 11.1 is general requirement. In all PRP, the first subclause is always general requirement, which is summary of the following subclauses. I highlighted here 2 words specifically again just for your attention, as it is important here from audit perspective and also to develop your understanding on how to read any standard. First word is program and second is monitoring. Here program indicates that PRP should be part of a procedure, or you need to make a detailed plan where you need to mention on how, when, what and by whom. In my video that on PRP number 8, equipment suitability, cleaning and maintenance, I described in detail how to make a cleaning and sanitation plan. I will explain quickly in this video as well, but if you want to learn more specifically, please check PRP number 8 and I also pasted link in below description. You can check that as well. Now the second word that I highlighted is monitoring. Word monitoring indicated that you need to make a format to check and verify the planned activities done or not, and the second is to validate the cleaning and sanitation method. You will find details in later part of the video. Second subclause of this PRP is cleaning and sanitizing agents and tools. To make clearer what you need to comply with this clause, I am going to describe you with some popular examples. Let's start. This includes requirement about the facility. So you need to consider below points. Round corners, as cleaning is more easier and effective walls with round corners. This includes requirement about the facilities. So you need to consider below points in your facility. First is round corners, as cleaning is more easier and effective in round corners. Second point related to facilities is proper drainage for wet cleaning, and these drainages should be made of SS. Second, these should be clean and enough for water flow, and there should be not any blockage. Next point is for the floor. So floor should be made from a material that is chemical resistant like epoxy or industrial tiles, because you are going to use chemicals for the cleaning, and if the floor is not suitable, then it might get damaged. So make sure that the floor is chemical resistant. Last point is the floor should not be broken or damaged. In this clause there are requirements related to equipment as well, so that it should be easily cleanable and durable. For this, what you need to make sure for the equipments is, first is equipment with round corners, as they are easy to clean. Second, made of material that is easily cleanable like SS, stainless steel material. Then equipment should be easily dismantled, so proper cleaning can be done, like you can open every single part and then again join it. So this kind of equipment you should have if where possible. A clause also includes requirements for the cleaning chemicals. You need to make sure that cleaning chemicals are stored separately and must be locked. Dedicate a separate room for cleaning chemicals and lock that room, and if this is not possible to have separate room, then alternatively you can use a cabinet. Put all the chemicals inside that cabinet and lock it. Here is one word in the clause that says identifiable. That means there should be a clear labeling of the chemicals. Here I mentioned one example where you can see bottle labeled with all purpose cleaner. That means the chemical inside is for all purposes. You need to follow this and label all chemicals. And if you are getting bottles or chemicals that have printed label, then you don't need additional labeling. Next point here is that all chemicals that you are using in food area should be food graded, and for this you need to have a food grade certificate in your record. Second thing, you must keep material safety data sheet for all chemicals, which includes all information, especially dosage, storage and instruction on how to use. And last point of this clause is hygienic tool for cleaning. Here you need to make sure below points. Not broken or damaged means all tools must be in good condition, means no broken or damaged tools. Then use tools that do not have nuts or bolts to avoid accumulation of debris. Then better to use separate tools for floor and also do the color coding or labeling. No temporary fixtures like temporary repairs on the tools. And last is separate tools for separate areas. Now we will discuss about the subclause 11.3, which is specifically on cleaning and sanitizing program. That means we are going to learn how to make cleaning and sanitation plan. This is a template that I explained and shared in PRP number 8. If you want to know more details, then check my video on PRP 8. Here we are just going to have a quick view. So you need to keep in mind some major points that are required as per this clause. First is add all equipment and areas in the plan. So I added first column as a area or equipment. Second is define the frequency of cleaning and sanitation, like how many times you are going to clean or sanitize that area or equipment. Next, add column to describe method on how are you going to clean or sanitize. So here method means like which chemical you are going to use, how much concentration you need or dosage you need. Third, how are you going to clean, like it's dry cleaning or wet cleaning. These all things should include in the method. Then mention who is going to perform that task and he should be trained. And in the end mention who is going to check it, like mostly is the area in charge, or sometimes it's also QC person, quality control person. Now this is the template for monitoring. Therefore, to make this sheet you need to copy first 2 columns from the cleaning plan or program that we just discussed and paste it here. After that, add 2 columns for each days. One is for sign or tick. You can define the person who is going to clean. Mostly they are not they do not have some signs, so just tick is also fine. And once task is done, second person will verify that this equipment or area is really clean or not. The last subclause of this PRP is on CIP. It is very critical and need to do with utmost care. In most of the companies, this is usually done by the engineers. So include them while you are making the procedure. Here first thing, you need to make a procedure which includes all information, like which type of cleaning in place you are going to use, what are the chemicals that are you using, what is the concentration, contact time, temperature and flow for each chemicals. And then the monitoring. For the monitoring, you need to monitor all applied measures like temperature, time, before and after check of CIP to make sure the effectiveness of cleaning. Here I will share the basics of monitoring to understand the monitoring part. So usually there are 3 types of CIP that in different countries, in different industries that are being used. So first you need to identify which kind of CIP is in your factory. So it's 4. So first type is 4 CIP steps are common in 2 tank CIP system. Like first they do the pre-rinse, then wash. Wash means here with chemical like acidic or basic, not both, only one. So first they did the pre-rinse, then they did the wash, then post-rinse. Once they clean with the chemicals, then they again wash it with the water, and the last is sanitize. So this is the 4 CIP steps. So you need to verify 4 steps. Then the second type of CIP 6 CIP steps are common in 3 tank CIP systems. Often have 2 washes, like first they did the pre-rinse, then they did the acidic, then they wash it or rinse it, then again with washing with acid, then again wash it, then again rinse. So in this way there are 6 steps and with the 3 tanks. And the last is again 6 CIP steps are common in 4 tank CIP system. There can be 4 as well. So in which one extra tank, like this is again similar like above, but just the one different that there is a recovery tank as well for the rinse. So first identify which kind of CIP is being used in your industry, and then after that make controls. In this picture you can see this is one of the example of CIP. Here they have pre-rinse water for the rinsing, then it's acidic trend, caustic mean basic trend or alkaline wash, and after that reclaim water or recovery tank. And the last very important clause 11.5, which is monitoring sanitation effectiveness. Like you need to make a system where you are going to check this system. Like you make a cleaning plan and you said that weekly they need to do the cleaning. Is it effective? Is this really cleaning and then killing all kind of germs or not? So for this usually what we do, that we do swab testing of equipments and sometimes air environment as well. For the check of the monitoring is usually the testing. It can be internal or external, but for the validation you need to have the external reports with minimum 1 year frequency. And internal you can define like we will do the swab after every CIP, which is mandatory. In case of CIP it is mandatory, but for the normal cleaning you can define like quarterly. And if your product is very perishable, then I would suggest that after every batch. So thank you so much. This is all about this clause. I will come with the next video. Thank you.